Can I have my music, please? Alright, let's call time. Hi, welcome to my coffee bar. Today, I want to talk about how to bridge consumer closer to us. The 3 points of my presentation today are connecting, development, and experience. Just like every cafe, I'm now going to give you the coffee info that you're about to enjoy. Your coffee today is from Colombia, grown by Jairo Arcila at Finca Villarreal. Located at 1,400 meters above sea level, it is a natural ice fermentation process, Castillo Varietal. Now, as a consumer, you must be wondering, why did I give you all this information? Don't worry, I'll explain further throughout my presentation. Hey, just this is for you. In case you miss anything, there's an info card right in front of you. It's for your reference, and please feel free to bring it back with you later. So, let's begin with our first key point, connecting. To best represent this, your first course today will be the milk beverage. Milk beverage is one of the most consumed beverage in my cafe, and there are reasons to it. The reason why I chose milk beverage as your first course is because it has sweetness from the milk, which would help my consumer from not being shied away by the bitterness of the coffee. And also, with sufficient sweetness, it is easier to pick up flavors. As for most consumers, it is proven that they enjoy a creamy mouthfeel because it gives a sensation of indulgence, and with that, you'll feel more fulfilling. Now, with what I've just mentioned, you'll get more comfortable to know your coffee better. So, your milk beverage today will be served in a 4-ounce cup size, which will have a harmonious balance of milk and coffee sweetness. For the extraction, I'm dosing 18 grams in and 20 grams out to highlight this particular strawberry milk flavor notes in your coffee. So judges, will you please write this down? For the tasting notes of your milk beverage today, please look for strawberry milk, pineapple, and a caramel finish.
I hear them say there's a lot of things you could do in one day, baby. But then things tend to fall apart. So I run away. Music, help me through this. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, no. Music, help me through this. Whenever I'm down on the floor, get up and down. I know it's just a phase. Things will pass in love, that's right. Just to wait a little while, just to show me the good days. Let me escape from this home, feel right. And then I heard your voice call out my name. I turned around to see your face.
Today, milk beverage is all about connecting my consumer with my coffee by having a very pronounced flavor to spark curiosity about the coffee that they are enjoying.
Far away, I miss you, girl. Music, help me
So for you,
through
here you
this.
go.
Oh,
Enjoy.
I can't do this.
My roaster focuses a lot on retaining the flavors, but at the same time, ensuring sufficient sweetness in the coffee.
Down on the floor, get up and down. I know it's just
Here you go. Enjoy.
things will pass in love, that's right. Just to wait a little while.
Now, just a quick recap. You'll be getting strawberry milk,
Let me escape from
pineapple, the caramel finish. Sugar, enjoy. Thank you. That's all for you. Here you go. Enjoy. Judges, I hope you enjoy the milk beverage and come back with you to the next course. Welcome back, judges. Now, for the next course, will be the signature beverage, which leads to my next key point, development. Now that you, my consumer, has got some interest in the coffee and wondering how all those flavors are created or developed. So let's begin. I'll be using my signature beverage to explain how all these come into play. Firstly, Mr. Gyro wanted to focus on the sweetness of the coffee and got inspired by the ice wine process. With that method, we are able to freeze the water molecule while obtaining only the sugar molecule in the content. So, I used a similar method to showcase what Mr. Gyro has done. Mr. Gyro has created this adapted natural ice fermentation. With such an extreme slow fermentation under 2 degrees Celsius, the coffee seed absorbs only the coffee pulp. The coffee seed absorb only the sugar molecule from the coffee pulp, developing a higher sugar content in the beans and even more flavors after roasting. So, I used a similar method to showcase what Mr. Gyro has done. For my signature coffee, I'm pulling a longer shot with 18 grams in and 43 grams out. So let's start. My first ingredient is an ice drip grape juice. We basically get the ripest black grape, go through a slow press juicer and freeze it overnight. Drip it in the chiller and only taking the first 50% of the liquid that has been melted because that is the most sweetest and flavorful part. I'll be using 15 ml in my signature beverage. This is for the sweetness and also the flavors of Fuji red apple. Secondly, natural ice fermented pineapple juice. This ingredient has undergone the same process as my coffee. I use 300 grams of pineapple and 30 grams of sugar to dry anaerobic for 24 hours. To dry anaerobic for 24 hours, seal it in the sealer bag to further ferment for 60 more hours at 22 degrees Celsius. I then juice and freeze it under 2 degrees Celsius for 72 more hours. Drip it in the chiller and only taking the first 50% of the liquid that has been melted to ensure I collect sufficient flavors. I'll be using 10 ml in my signature beverage. This is to bring out the red dates flavor. Finally, for my final ingredient, I'm doing a simple aerobic fermented grapefruit juice. This is to give body and structure to my coffee. I use 300 grams of grapefruit juice and 30 grams of sugar to ferment for 2 days. I'll be using 5 ml in my signature beverage. So judges, would you please write this down? For the tasting notes of your signature beverage today, please look for Fuji red apple, red dates, and a black currant finish. Thank you. Here you go. Enjoy. Here you go. It's for you. Enjoy. Now, to my last key point, experience. How does one capture the attention of consumer? First, the inevitable factors of flavor, the soul of food and beverage. So often these days, people have been favoring the trend of less is more. But is that really the case in beverages? Some flavors are subtle, sometimes too subtle, and it takes experienced professionals to be able to pick up those flavors. However, what I bring to you today do not fall into such category. The flavor is bold, it is pronounced, thus making it easier to understand and experience for all levels of consumer. So this leads to my espresso, a drink most consumer is intimated to order, but in hope of today's presentation, this will help the consumer to enjoy as much as we do. So judges, for your espresso today, I'm dosing 18 grams in and 40 grams out. Taste balance. Taste balance is medium sweetness, medium acidity, and a medium low bitterness. Flavor notes: strawberry, pineapple, roselle, and a cacao nibs finish. Tactile, it's medium body, juicy mouthfeel, and a lingering finish. There you go, enjoy. There you go, enjoy. Now, come the factors of consistency. These production methods allow us to be meticulous with the technicalities, which use an uncompromising consistency. As a result, you as a consumer and me as a barista can be confident that the coffee will taste as great anytime in the cafe. An undeniable experience of both combining the satisfaction of your palate and the confidence that you can have it again. Also, this wouldn't happen with the help of Mr. Gyro and my roasted effort in preserving all the hard work at the farm in order to achieve the coffee today. So judges, I hope you enjoy my coffee bar experience and I hope to serve you again soon in Kelantan. Time!